I thought about this last night as a way to explain to people who don't understand or who haven't gone through it yet the changes your body is going through with menopause and how your world will react to that. So imagine you're in high school and you're a rising senior, okay? Your first 3 years of high school, you nailed it. You went to class, you did the work, you studied for your tests, and you had great grades. Everything was going perfect. You are Harvard bound, okay? Enter senior year. All of a sudden you feel a little bit different. Nothing crazy, but you can't really put your finger on it, but something's different. But you go to class, you do the work, you study, you sit down for that very first test senior year, and you get a C-. You stare at that paper in disbelief. You did the exact same formula that you had done for the 3 years previously that had always worked, and now it's not working anymore. So you say, okay, I just need to work harder, right? Because this has always worked for me in the past and it's not working anymore. So I just need to do more of it. So you go to every single class, you go to the study guide groups, you call your friends, you have your own study groups, you really double down on every single technique that you have used in the past. You sit down for that test, you feel confident, you get that result back and it's a D. You're devastated. You're seeing, everything that you've worked for starting to crumble in front of you and you can't figure out what's going on. So you go to your teacher and they're like, what's happening? This has never happened to you before. Like, what's going on with your grades? You're like, I don't know. I really studied. And they're like, did you though? Did you really study as hard as you think you did? And you're like, no, really, I did. I studied. I actually studied more than I ever had before. And they're like, well, maybe you just need to really study harder. They ask you, are you stressed out? Are your parents getting a divorce? Did your boyfriend break up with you? You need to drink some water and sleep more. So you give it one more try. You kill yourself. You study like it is, your life depends on it, okay? You have never worked harder in your life. Your notes have notes. You sit down for that test. You know this is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. And you get a C+. You drag yourself back to the teacher and they are like, what is going on? Did you really study? What is going on? And you were swearing on the top of a stack of Bibles that you have put every amount of effort you can into this and your brain is not responding. And your teacher goes, you know what? This is sometimes just what happens in senior year. And you're like, what? To everyone? And they're like, no, only the girls. This is your new normal and you're just gonna have to get used to it.